And he still comes out to a lot of the function. He was at Digger Helm's funeral in Bakersfield. And he still hangs out at the Speedway races sometimes. And he's kind of enjoys Speedway because he was one of the top riders in the 70s into the 80s. Dubb Ferrell was a hot rider, but he's just a gifted person. He's small, and that was really to his advantage to be fast, as he was very light. Because the heavier you are, it's more slower, the Speedway bike. It's like racing a horse, the heavier the jockeys are, you go slower, and same with Speedway. And Dubb was a little guy, and he was light, and Dubb Ferrell was fast. But into the 70s, Dubb Ferrell he rose to number 2 as his highest ranking. He never won a U.S. championship, but he definitely could have won a championship. He was that good. But a lot of riders got second place in the Nationals and third place. So that's very high accomplishment. And these are highly successful Speedway riders. Out of the top 16, you get 1, 2, or 3. You're a good rider if you do that. But Dubb Ferrell just continued his legacy, like I said, and he was just a gifted person, a gifted rider. And he's a quiet guy. He's not really a noisy person. He's kind of quiet. And Dubb Ferrell just is a good person. And he's still hanging out today somewhere. I wanted Dubb to do a Speedway show with me, but he's not really into like the internet that much, I think. He doesn't have a lot of social media. But anyways, Dubb Ferrell was one of the great United States Speedway riders in the revival. And we will always remember the gift and the talent that Dubb Ferrell had on the racetrack. He was a pole rider primarily, and he rode that 19-inch tire that he taught me how to ride. And he was just a good rider. He was a captain, one of the captains of the Bakersfield Bandits, the 76 champions of the National Speedway League with Digger Helm and Bakersfield. And he just was a star rider. And that's one of the reasons why they won the league, because of Jeff Sexton and Dubb Ferrell. They're both kind of co-captains of that team. But anyways, Dubb Ferrell was an amazing rider, sensational person, and one of the legends of the revival of American Speedway.